Hello and welcome back to the Game Room. Today we're doing Sword of Berserk, Guts Revenge for the Dreamcast. And this game was brought over to America, and I guess it was made 30% more bloody. So I'm not sure where the 30% was.
It doesn't really matter, but I'm glad they made that decision, because I like bloody games, I like the sick, twisted part about it, and I'm a big fan. It's based off of a Japanese anime, which I personally have never read, but it reminds me of Fist of the North Star, because you got these like big badass guys walking around and just, you know, kicking ass. They're walking around protecting their girl, the girl gets taken, then you have to go and like basically blow people's heads up, quarter them, cut them in half, do all kinds of stuff, get her back, all in the process of, you know, saving villagers from mutants.
This game is a work of fiction. It contains violent, unsettling images, only mature audiences.
I thought this was real. I thought this was based on a true story. Damn it. Why did we review... Oh, man.
With a title like that, you'd think it had NSYNC in it. Unsettling, disturbing crap that people like. I mean, here we have people,
right, yeah, there you go.
People getting cut in half, disemboweled. That's
now this
fine.
is that scene is right out of Fist of the North Star, where there's this girl who's in trouble by these, you know, random traveling bad guys, and he just comes in and saves the day and cuts them all in half. And there's lots of blood.
Now, the plot of this game, now these things you see, they're called like the mandragora, because they're like these plants, and they attach themselves to people, and they get all weird and do funky things like this, and have they're very ill-tempered.
Yeah. And they don't look very pretty.
No, and here you're going berserk, hence the title Sword of Berserk. When you go berserk, the screen turns red.
After you've taken a certain amount of damage,
and you can really hack people to shred.
The screen turns red, you lose your temper, and your hits are basically, I guess, like twice as powerful.
Oh, your blood pressure goes sky high. It's very unhealthy.
Too much salt.
He likes to eat lettuce.
Too much salt in the diet.
And here you're about to see your friend, Puck. The
most annoying little elf thing in all history.
At least Tinkerbell had a hot body.
Yeah, this guy, first off, he's a dude with no genitalia.
And he's naked.
And he transforms into a little, like, annoying cherub.
Minus 1 point.
Yeah.
Probably more than that. However, you do get to cut people in half, which is really cool.
And lots of them at the same time.
The plot of this game was really good at the beginning, but then it got crappy. So I made the statement, I think in our interview somewhere, I didn't like the plot. I liked half of it. Then it just kind of got stupid. However, the main bad guy's name is wonderful.
Yeah.
Balzac. His name is Balzac.
That just, I don't know. What were they thinking? That's all I have to say.
I'm an evil Balzac. But these are some of my favorite bad guys. These are like mutant turkeys and like dogs that have big pumpkins on their head. They try to bite you.
Yeah, that's neat. And now this is one of the quick time events that I was talking about here. Those sort of decide the path you go on. Sometimes
here's another
one here. Now here, I believe I make it across the bridge in time.
That's because you're so damn good.
But if I didn't,
you would just go to a different level.
You fall down the bridge and you wind up in a different level. So
then you have to fight more
paths. Yeah.
Some of the background graphics are absolutely fantastic.
This is one of my favorite scenes in the game.
The graphics were actually pretty good in this game.
Oh, the graphics are great in this game.
You know, this is
a lot of thought went into this game.
Such a good rental. I still wouldn't buy it. I don't think it was worth the money.
It depends on
on
your everyday stress level. If you're a very stressed out person, then this is a good purchase because you get to take it all out every single day. This is one of the schmucks pulling a mandragora and root out of the ground, which of course
will kill everyone.
Kills the people that pulled it out and turns everybody into a mutant. Now you are caught in the middle of all this, and you are forced to pull out your 7-foot sword and cut people in half, which is good.
This is your friend here, but he turns into a mandragora, and therefore he must be eliminated. I
like these big guys with heads as hands.
Pretty neat.
Swinging around like a big pendulum.
I have to admit, the fighting in this game is fun.
Oh, it's out of control.
There's no real skill involved with it. You just hammer buttons. Like one button will slice the sword, horizontally, the other one vertically, and there's some vague combinations.
Yeah, but there is some like.
I mean, the fact is the sound of people getting splattered all over the place is really amusing. Mm-hmm. It's also addictive, and like it's just fun.
Yep.
Then they give you these little cutscenes. Sometimes these get a little annoying, but occasionally, like this one, they're pretty cool. She's going on telling you how the Mandragora are really your friend.
And I hate that lady.
We got a clip of your honey. That's
But she's
hey!
Now this is where he turns into this annoying cherub.
I'm a strange Japanese thing creation. Someone should light him on
Someone
fire.
tell me what that is, please.
This is another quick. This is a pretty neat scene here.
Yeah, this is one of the bosses during the game. Big boss. Some of the bosses in this game are huge.
If you ever had the hankering to cut a nun in half, that was it right there, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Just, if you ever had that feeling, I don't know. I personally haven't. That's pretty neat. Here we have a nice scene where he's picking up a, it looks like a half-devoured young boy, and then she comes along and takes the half-devoured young boy. And
turns out she's a Mandragoran bad guy.
Oh, look at my cute half-devoured young boy. He'll make a nice Christmas tree ornament. Think that would count as a midget?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Drink for him?
Yeah,
This is a pretty cool scene here, and then this is our least favorite end boss.
Oh man, this guy. This guy's tough.
Here's Ballsack. I'm sorry, Balzac.
Yeah,
what was I
don't
thinking?
mispronounce his name, Mark.
Ball.
We could get in trouble.
There, I've said the words.
Now he looks like he's out of,
The Lion King.
the Broadway edition of The Lion King. Now this is the big ends guy type thing.
I'm a chia pet gone mad.
Now everything in this movie is just like supersized. The sword, the
I don't know what that is, but it reminds me of a Brady Bunch episode. Remember when Greg was in Hawaii with his family and he went in the cave and found
that
like tiki god thing? Then Marcia
it's a curse.
did something and Jan, I don't know.
Now I like the twisted imagery right here, like eyeballs and stuff all over the place. Really cool.
Although this was a pretty cool game, it was definitely a neat game to play, a neat twist on a style of gameplay that's been pretty popular recently.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Final Fight Streets of Rage style gameplay.
Like the third person, just go kill everyone on your path type of game. But the problem is, and a lot like the movie Cyborg, which had a potential to be a good movie, had lots of violence, lots of action, but a god-awful plot. And it was also very short. If you didn't watch the movies, there's a lot of movies in this game. It's probably a couple hours worth of movies.
There's more movie than there is gameplay in this game, easily.
So if you just played the game straight through, all the gameplay, if you had a cup of coffee there, it would just get cold by the end of the game. Like it would
and
take
as
like
you can
an hour.
see, it was sort of like you just get thrown onto a battlefield, kick everybody's ass, swing your sword around, use a gun.
It's worth. I mean, if you like the way it looks, it's not worth buying in my opinion, but it's definitely worth a rental. Because you'll beat it in one sitting. This game's shorter than Fear Effect, and we said Fear Effect was pretty short. I personally like Fear Effect better than this game.
Yeah, Fear Effect was definitely a more well-rounded, more solid game.
Anyways, definitely worth a look if you have a very easily offended sister or little brother or something. Make them watch it and just fuck with them.
Yeah. Okay.